This is how it works. Your mission, should you choose to accept it, is to stay here and enjoy the poetry slam, maybe even judge. But whatever it is you gotta do, hang out with us for a little while. Basically, it's very simple. It is a literary competition. How many people here by show of hands know how poetry slam works? Raise your hand if you know how it works. All right, enough of you. Do you guys know how poetry slam works? No, you don't. Just for you, I'm going to explain it. All right, but just for your very special night. Thank you for coming in. Okay, this is how it works. It's pretty simple. I have a list here in my hands. I've got a list of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people. 5 people. I'll read you their names right now. Richard Ardes. Yeah. Gayleen Badiando. Yeah. St. Abby. Yeah. Hator. Yeah. And Jacob. Those are the slammers. Now, basically what's going to happen is we'll have 2 rounds. All those people whose names I just read on the list, all 5 people, they will go up and read one time in the very first round, okay? They'll have 3 minutes to do their thing. 3 minutes. Now, they will also have a 10-second grace period to finish up. Now, we will have a scorekeeper and a timekeeper. Give it up for the lovely Kimberly right there. Kimberly, who has in her hand the blue stopwatch of misery. As soon as sound utters from the slammer's voice up here, she will start the blue stopwatch of misery. It will then count off. She'll then count it off till they get to 3 minutes. Now, when we get to 3 minutes, nothing's going to happen. She's not going to jump up. No dancing clowns are going to come out. Well, I don't know. Maybe tonight they will. I don't know. But no hooks or anything. Normally, there's no hooks or anything. However, no, if you are slamming, once the clock hits 3 minutes, you'll have 10 seconds to finish up whatever it is you're saying or doing before you start to lose points. You will lose a half a point for every 10 seconds you go beyond the grace period or fraction thereof. So, for example, if the clock stops at 3 minutes and 9 seconds, not a problem. Haven't lost a thing. Clock stops at 3 minutes and 10 seconds, you just lost a half a point. 3 minutes and 21 seconds, another half a point, etc., etc., etc. Now, you know, if you got something to say, sometimes people say to hell with it. I don't care if I lose the points. That happens, so we are prepared to deal with that. Now, that's what the slammer does. Now, for the slammers, this is what it is for you guys. Basically, there's not much restrictions on you, just a little bit. There's no restrictions in terms of theme, content, or language. You can say whatever you want about anything you want. However, you are not allowed to bring any music with you. Don't give us a CD. Don't bring your saxophone, your guitar, your harmonica up here and try and play it during the piece. No go. You'll be out of here. No props. We don't allow any props. In other words, don't write a poem about your clipboard, then bring your clipboard out with you and start to play with your clipboard while you are reading your poem about your clipboard, because that will be a prop violation. Again, you're out of here if you do that, all right? The only other restriction we have is no costumes. I can't laugh. No costumes. In his case, he would be allowed because he walked in wearing the costume. That's the only way you can, if you want to put on your cool Batman, Joker, S&M, you know, costume, you know, whatever, your S&M dominatrix costume, you want to get your dog collar out, what have you, that's fine, but you have to have been wearing it from the moment you walked in the door, all right? You can't go, oh, I'm about to go on, you're going to call my name in just a minute, let me go run to the bathroom and put my cool S&M dog collar, Batman, Joker costume on. No, 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 you can't do that. You want to wear the dog collar on stage, you got to be wearing it from the moment you walk in the door. Those are the only restrictions. Other than that, it's a wide open field, okay? That's it for you slammers. Now, they will all read in that first round, and then we'll cut down to the top 3 in the second round. That way everybody walks away with a prize. Now, for the judges, this is it. Now, we need to pick some judges. Do we have judges? We need to get some judges here. So we got DJ Bill. Where's DJ Bill? All right, we got one judge over there. Where's DJ Bill? We got a judge there. We got a judge there. Okay, excellent. They're fighting for the judges. Okay, let's see. Where's DJ Bill with the? I want our clown friend. Okay, DJ Bill. The clown wants to judge. Where says the clown judge? The clown says, "I want to judge."
Right here, Jerry.
We'll give it up to Ken. We'll give one over there, right there. Give one to him, right there. Yes, give it to Howard. Do we have any ladies in the house? Ken will get one. Are there any ladies who'd like to judge for us? How about one of you lovely ladies? Want to judge? Yes, give that lovely lady one right there. All right, excellent, excellent. Always got to get for the ladies, All right, and one up here. All right, I love it. They're fighting for the judges. All right, ladies and gentlemen. All right. now judges, listen up, judges. This is for you how it works. In the simplest form, in the simplest way I can tell you, simply just tell us what you feel about what you just heard and saw, using a number between 0 and 10 to represent that feeling. Okay? And we do encourage that you use decimal points because it often comes down to a tenth of a point. Now, the nuts and bolts of that is, in your mind, judges, score up to 5 points for performance and up to 5 points for content. Okay? The idea being that neither is more important than the other. Both should work hand in glove to get your message, whatever it is you're trying to get across, to get it across. Okay? So, in other words, you could be, as I'm often fond of saying, you could be the poet who has the poem that once it is spoken, once it is read aloud, humanity's problems will all be over. Oppression, injustice, torture, slavery, George Bush's administration, it's all over. Yeah. It's all over once you read that poem, right?
Let's do it.
But if you get up here, okay, right? All right, let's do it, right? But if you get up here with that poem that's going to free humanity forever, and you get up here and you start to mumble it, and you're like, I really don't want to be here. I'm really nervous, and I really want to be home downloading internet porn and drinking Jack Daniels. And writers aren't supposed to do this, and I really don't want to be here screaming, ah! And you run away. Nobody's going to be free of anything. Humanity will remain enslaved forever, and it'll be your damn fault. All because you didn't take the time to properly perform your piece so people could get it, right? Now, by the same token, on the flip side, you could be the best performer in the world. You could be somebody who, I don't know, I'll hand you gibberish. I'll hand you rip a page, any page out of the yellow pages and hand it to you. You get up here and read it, I want to have your children now all of a sudden. I want to give you a $70 million Nike contract. I want to give it all to you, right? But then after the afterglow's worn off and I've gone home and you've gone home and I'm sitting there with my glass of rosé at home downloading my internet porn, all of a sudden I realize, hey, he didn't tell me nothing. He just read me the yellow pages. I could do that. What a rip! I'll be very upset. I will be very upset. Okay, so that won't work either. So the idea is both work hand in glove to give you a most joyous experience out there as a listener. Okay? That's it. That's what we're trying to do. We're trying to promote good writers and good performance all together. So in your mind, mash those two numbers together, write one number on your scorecard there, hold it up. I will call them all out at once. Our lovely scorekeeper will write them down. She will then slice off the high score, slice off the low score like in the Olympics. She will add the 3 remaining scores, and that will be the total score for the poet. Depending on where those scores are at the end of the first round, will determine which 3 people move on to the final round. Okay? Now, prizes, if anybody's wondering about prizes, first and second place, get money. Cash on the barrelhead, baby. Cash on the barrelhead. At least a couple.
Money.
We get, what's that?
Which country?
Which country's money? Still US dollars. Still, we're not into euros just yet. Soon, maybe, soon. But third place gets, and can anybody tell me what third place gets?
A rubber chicken!
That's right. Our third placer, somebody who gets third place is going to get their choice between Captain Buzz, our rubber, we're moving up, we're expanding our horizons, we're into rubber buzzards now, or the lovely Henrietta, Squawker here. So the third place will get their choice. In case you're wondering why it's third place and not first or second, because you know, first or second is automatic, right? They get all the best prizes, right? But that's exactly why they're not going to get this chicken, because first and second always gets the best prizes. First place, everybody remembers first place, right? Want to have their children. Here's a $100 million contract. We love it. Take the Maserati. Take my wife, please, right? Second place, not so much, but still, we love you too. Second place, we'll give you a $50 million contract and you can have the Rolls Royce, all right? Cool, you got it. You can take my sister, please. However, third place. Does anybody ever remember a third place? Anybody?
Mike Huckabee.
Forget it. You've heard that question. I'm sure he'd appreciate that.
Third place is not a loser. Third place is a winner.
Right, exactly. So, to honor our third placers everywhere, we make sure they get the special rubber chicken, or tonight, the rubber buzzard. Okay? So that's what's happening. That's what we're doing. Okay? With that, ladies and gentlemen, I must ask that fateful question that I've been asking for nearly 7 years, and that is, of course, are you ready to slam?
Yeah!
Let's do it. What the hell are we waiting for then? Let's bring up our very first slammer, shall we? It's always tough to go first, but you know what? You can set the tone. So let's give it up for Mr. Richard, our best. Come on now.